Hi guys, so 9 days, 2023 will be here. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to see what the new year got for me. We're at the end of the year where everybody wants to make some changes. Everybody wants to be a bigger, better version of themselves. And this video is for those people. So in my last video, I spoke about our 7 chakras and how they're energy centers that run along the spine. I feel like for individuals who know that they want to make some changes, they know that healing needs to take place, but they don't have an idea of where to start. I feel like starting with your root chakra and your heart chakra is amazing starting. It is an amazing starting place for healing. Let's go right into it because we got a lot to cover. So for our root chakra, you want to focus on feeling safe and feeling stable. And our affirmations are going to be, I am protected and provided for. I am protected and provided for. The other affirmation that you want to repeat is, I give God permission to protect and provide for me. I give God permission to protect and provide for me. And you always want to give God permission to move in your life. That way, you're letting Him know that you choose Him. You're letting Him know that you can't make moves off of your own will and you need His help. And with these affirmations, you're focusing on feeling safe because He's protecting you, and you're focused on feeling stable because He provides for you. A second way to balance your root chakra is to focus on your relationship with money. You cannot have a lack mentality. You cannot go around saying that you're always broke, and you cannot constantly keep thinking that you don't have enough. If you constantly do that, then that's what's going to manifest. Manifesting is using your thoughts and your desires and your feelings to create something into your physical reality. So I created 3 steps to follow when it comes to manifesting: to ask, to receive, and to acknowledge. And when you ask, you're basically, praying to God, asking for the things that you want. And I feel like growing up, majority of us, we were always told to pray for what you want. And we're out here like, God, I want this, and I want this, and I want that. And sometimes we don't never get none of that stuff. And I feel like it's because there's a next step to it. Like, nobody never says that you have to really call into reality what it is that you want. And affirmations are an amazing way to be in receiving mode. It's an amazing way to call into reality what it is that you're praying for, right? So say you're asking God for strength, right? You're praying for strength. Then after you're done praying, you want to turn around and make your affirmations. I am strong, right? I show up as the strongest version of myself. And that way you are calling it in, you're speaking it into existence. You're not just leaving it as praying. You have to really believe that you are what you are in order to become it. So affirmations is an amazing way to put yourself into receiving mode. And then after you've received what you've prayed for, you want to always acknowledge God for what He did for you, because anything that you pray for and you get it, that's God. Just closing your eyes and saying, God, I knew that was you, and God, thank you, and God, I see you, or God, good luck. Like, it don't matter how you want to say it, but you just always want to acknowledge that, yo, God, I know that was you. And those are the 3 steps that I got for you guys for helping you to manifest what you want, especially abundance. Like, your root chakra is the key to your abundance. It deals with money. So any money problems that you got, you want to focus on your root chakra and healing it, that you can start manifesting exactly what is owed to you. We're supposed to be abundant because that's what God created us for. Like, He said that He's going to prosper us and not forsake us. It's our birthright. So we got to call it in. We got to believe it is what it is. We're abundant as hell. And we got to start showing up as that abundant individual that we are. So you want to work on your relationship with money. A next way to balance your root chakra is releasing any addictions. If your root chakra is unbalanced, you are going to experience addictions, because whenever you have any discomfort, anything that's unhealed, you're going to turn to something to get some relief, to feel better about yourself, to relieve any stress. And addiction is directly linked to suffering. If something has more control over you than you have control over yourself, then that's not good. If you cave every time you crave, so cave would mean that you give in to whatever it is that you're craving every single time, that means it has a level of control over you. And that's not good. So you want to release any addictions. Another way to balance your root chakra is to get out of survival mode. And I know there's been situations where our survival mode instincts have saved our lives. I know for a fact, because that's why we all have them. But you cannot live in survival mode 24/7. You will never have peace in survival mode. You will never feel safe in survival mode. You will never feel stable in survival mode. You cannot live in survival mode 24/7, guys. And I can't even stress this enough, because a lot of us is stuck in survival mode. And I'm about to tell you how you know if you're stuck in survival mode. Boom. Survival mode will have your brain shuffling through all the scenarios that happened in the past where you had to fight and survive for your life. Survival mode will have your brain on guard, shuffling through all the ways that it can survive and protect itself if something happened to you right now. Survival mode will have your brain shuffling through situations that can happen, that probably will never happen. But yet, you're stuck in your mind thinking about everything that could happen and how you would respond and how you would protect yourself. And I'm going to repeat myself, guys. You will never have peace in survival mode. You will never feel safe in survival mode. You will never feel stable. So the best advice that I could give anybody when it comes to facing situations where you feel really on guard, you feel really uncomfortable, and you feel like you really need to protect yourself in whatever it is, my advice is to slow down. Slow down, really look at the situation. Always put yourself first, because you need to be good. In any situation, you need to be good. Because if you're not good, you're not going to be beneficial to anybody else if you're not good. And if anybody wants you to put anything or anybody else before you, then they're not for you. Like, you need to be good. That way, if you got kids, your kids is good. You got family, your family is good. But it gotta all start with you. Like, your cup has to be overflowing in order for you to pour into anybody else's cup. And if you don't take care of yourself, then you're not gonna have nothing to pour into anybody else's cup. So you gotta be good. Slow down. Look at the situation. Look at what it really is. Like, step out of your emotions. Step out of your emotions and just look at the situation. Really look at it. Ask yourself, what did I expect? What happened? What was I given? How did it play out? And what do I need to do for me to make sure that I'm good? What do you need to do for you to make sure that you are good? Okay? My best advice that I could give anybody based on how I maneuver my situations. We're meant to be able to manifest. We're meant to be able to create our life the way that we want it, right? You cannot create in survival mode. You can only survive in survival mode. In order to manifest, you have to be able to create. And you can't do that if you're constantly fighting to feel safe, to feel okay. You have to float. You have to float. And the best advice that I could give anybody is to slow down. Why am I shaking? So yeah, guys, that's all that I have for our root chakra. That wasn't bad, right? That wasn't bad. And this is like really, really good advice. It took me like 2 years to figure all of that out. And I just ran through that like, guys, you just need to do bing, bang, boom, and you good. So we are going to talk about our heart chakra now. And this is a very, very, very important chakra because it is the bridge that links our physical chakras to our spiritual chakras. Our physical chakras are our root chakra, sacral chakra, and our solar chakra. Our spiritual chakras are our throat chakra, third eye, and our crown. Our heart chakra is so important, guys. And I feel like there's this big misunderstanding that you need to go to church in order to have a connection with God. And this is a big lie. And the reason why I say there's a misunderstanding, because I believed it. I fell for it, guys. Like, I still remember I was in Antigua, that's where I'm from, and I was standing like at the bottom of the hill looking at the church that me and my mom used to go to, and I'm saying to myself, like, it's been a really long time since I've been to church. My God must be really disappointed. God must be really disappointed in me. And then I'm saying to myself, well, it's been too long already, so can I just pop up again? Like, maybe he don't even want nothing to do with me. Yo. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. But like, I felt like it's the way that I grew up. Like, you have to go to church. You have to go to church every Saturday. I've been to Sunday church too. I have an aunt that's a pastor. But the whole point of this all is to say that God doesn't just, he's not just in church, guys. Like, he's all around us too. And I feel like church is so important for education purposes, just to understand like the good things that he's done and the things that he's capable for. And then you're communing with people who have the same or similar faiths as you, so it's good to be in that environment. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against church. I am just against the idea of thinking that you can only walk with God if you show up to church religiously every Saturday or Sunday. No. No, it don't work like that, guys. I haven't been to church in years, unless it's for like my son's christening or like a graduation. But I haven't been to church in years, and I've never felt this closer to God in my whole entire life. Like, we're like this right now. We're like this, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because God lives, or he exists all around us, right? And that is why he can use anything in this universe to communicate with us. He can use animals, he can use people, he can use numbers, he can use signs like on billboards, and he can use anything to communicate with us, to get any type of information that he needs to get across to us. And not only is he everywhere, he's right here. Is that your left side? Yeah. Well, it don't matter. He's in your heart. Wherever the heart is, like in the middle or wherever. He's in the heart. He lives right here. And that is why you don't need church to have that connection with him. Like, he's right inside of you. And a lot of us are not aware of that because we were never taught that. Like, we're just taught that we need to abide by these strict set of rules, and we need to show up in church every Saturday and Sunday, or you're gonna burn it down. And it sounds really dramatic, but that's how it really come across. I'm not even playing. like, I don't know if it's for everybody. Let me talk for myself. Okay? Very fear-based. And I don't like that. I don't like that for me. And I don't like that for us. Because God is so patient. Like, trust me, He's gonna put it in your spirit. Anything that you need to cut out, like, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like it's the right thing to do. And it's gonna be so easy because you're gonna understand why. You're gonna understand what you need to do. And you're gonna have that space and the patience to do what you need to do. All these strict rules and everything that you're gonna abide by, it's outdated and unrealistic, and it's crazy. I just had to put that out there. So your heart is your direct link to God. All you need is yourself, and you already got God. Do you guys know that song, Icebox from Omarion? And it's just one verse. It says, I got an icebox where my heart used to be. Alright, so I have that line stuck on my mind for weeks now, right guys? And while I was on the plane coming back to the States, because I went on a vacation with my family, God gave me a message to tell you guys, right? And God said to tell you that He doesn't want to ice skate. He wants to flow through you. He wants to flow through your life. And He can't flow on ice. He said to let you know that He understands. He understands that you had to harden your heart in order to deal with the pain, in order to deal with the hurt. But He wants to let, and I'm shaking, guys. I don't know why I'm shaking. Okay, I gotta get this out. So, He said that He understands that you had to harden your heart to deal with the pain. You had to harden your heart to deal with the hurt. But He wants you to let you know. He wants to let you know that by you hardening your heart, you're blocking Him from connecting with you. You're blocking Him from communicating with you. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13. I just want to double check and make sure I am telling you the right thing. Yes. He said the 3 most important things that you need is faith, hope, and love. But out of those 3, love is the greatest thing. It's your direct link. Like, if you want to feel God, if you want to hear Him, and we all have the opportunity to do that. I am not bigger and better than nobody else. If you want to have a deep connection with God, all you got to do is allow yourself to feel like this has been such a big lesson for me, because I did the same thing. I've been hurt numerous amount of times, right? And I felt like blocking myself off was the best way to protect myself. But when you block yourself from being able to feel, it's not just the hurt that you're blocking out. Like, when your success starts coming, you are going to have a very difficult time. And my phone just vibrated, and I'm taking that as confirmation. You are going to have a very difficult time accepting your blessings, celebrating your blessings. Why can I say that? Because I am having a hard time celebrating my blessings. Like, there's some achievements that I should be bouncing off the wall for right now. Like, I should be ecstatic, happy as can be, and I can't do that fully. But you're gonna realize that back to survival mode. Like, you're not gonna be able to take that time out to be like, yo, you was really doing your thing, I was really doing my thing. Like, you're not gonna be able to do that, because you're gonna constantly feel like, yo, you gotta keep going, you're not there yet, you gotta keep going. Sometimes your achievements are small, but little drop of water can fill a whole entire bucket. And sometimes our success comes in low phases until you can really enjoy the big thing. And if you're blocked, if you are emotionally blocked, you're not going to be able to feel nothing. Not just hurt. Like, yeah, you're going to be blocked from the hurt. Yeah, that's not going to faze you. But you're not going to be able to enjoy the good part of it. Like, it's a scale, guys. So it's like good and bad. And if you're completely blocked, you might think that you're just blocking yourself off from the pain and the hurt, but you're blocking yourself off from the other side. You have to be able to feel. You have to be able to be emotionally balanced. Like, it's very important, especially with your connection to God. Like, to be able to hear, feel, and sense His presence, you need to be clear, like right here. And I am shaking. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come off. But you want to ask for discernment. Ask for discernment. Discernment is your ability to know what is for you and what is not for you. That way that you can protect yourself. That way you can sense when something is off, when something is not for you. And if you're ever in the moment where you just don't know, you're confused, you just don't know, take a deep breath and ask for it to be clearly revealed to you in a way that won't freak you out, in a way that you just know, like, you know deep within, like, yeah, this is God telling me that this is what it is, and I understand. And remember, don't ever forget that knowledge when He comes through for you. Don't ever forget to be grateful. Remember, I told you guys in the other video that being grateful is like a little magical secret to keep manifesting good things in your life. Being grateful and understanding that, you know, God got you. God got you, and you are protected and you are provided for. I love you guys so much, and I am going to end this video. And God loves you even more than I do, because He made you. Okay, I am sending so much love to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.